ding, ding, ding. Gotta roll. Oh, that's John Cena's theme song mixed with Santino Marella's walk and everything. Terrible. That is fucking terrible. I know this is not a live stream or whatever, and I know that you do this a lot better than I do, Anthony, but I just want to invite everybody. Hello, this is Wrestling Wednesdays on a fucking Thursday. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But this is about stuff that's happened leading up to Wednesday, because I'm actually watching SmackDown as we speak right now while I do the show, so you know what I mean. But we missed a week, guys, and how was your last couple weeks?
Trey,
you go first, because Anthony, I spend every day with you.
Well, last week I took a break from wrestling. Like, I just needed to take a little break. It was everything was just too exciting at that time, and there's the whole AJ Styles thing. New Japan Pro Wrestling had another event. TNA is rare for me to watch. SmackDown. I think I watched last week's SmackDown. I don't remember that, but
is it easier for you to watch SmackDown now that it's on Thursdays?
Well, honestly, I didn't even watch SmackDown on Thursdays until the new announcer came. Like, the new announcer made me start watching it because after I heard the stuff he was doing, I watched his first episode, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to watch SmackDown all the time now. Because
nice.
he made Jerry Lawler a heel again, which is like the Attitude Era all over again.
I love
pretty
that.
Great.
Jerry Lawler feels way more comfortable being a heel because it's something. I think like deep down he's kind of an asshole a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It works very well.
I agree. Yeah. Now this week in wrestling, wow, it's been a powerful week and a stupid week.
Yeah. No, I very much agree. And let's just get this shit out of the way, man. I'm gonna set up a little thing here and make it look a little special. Let's see real quick. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. That was kind of weird. All right. No, yeah, the very big elephant in the room is this man. Yeah, Daniel Bryan. He retired.
Yeah, that sucked. That really, really sucked.
God.
It sucks. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't know, like, he was not around for like the last year. And honestly, did you guys miss the guy? I mean, be honest.
I did. I'm gonna be honest. I did. I mean, I love the stuff. Most of the stuff that happened last year. Now, would I say most of those matches were match of the year worthy? That wasn't the match of the year? I'll say no. But Daniel Bryan made wrestling exciting again, along with when CM Punk was around. So when CM Punk left, Daniel Bryan had that spotlight. And him having the spotlight was fantastic. Like,
yeah,
people hijack shows because of Daniel Bryan.
They'll actually chant during other matches that he's not on. And like, we want him in the main event, like Daniel Bryan. And like, it made it exciting because if the show is shitty or like the match is sucking, that crowd would boost up the fucking momentum and the adrenaline. And just like, it's nice to see the crowd into it because it makes you want to be into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like Randy Orton and John Cena could be having a match, and people were chanting Daniel Bryan's name or doing yes. You know, they didn't give a crap about their matches. It was Daniel Bryan, so I missed him. I really missed him. I think 2015, although a good year of WWE content in some sense, it was missing Daniel Bryan, and it was noticeable in my opinion.
Yeah, how about you, Anthony? Did you miss him at all? Well, you don't watch the show nowadays, actually.
Yeah, I don't watch. I just keep, I keep in touch though. I had know he had left because I know he was with the Wyatt family. He had that gimmick for a while, and then he just kind of like fell off the face of the earth. And then it was like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't remember. I kind of forgot about it for a while. But then when he came back, it was kind of like a nice surprise. I was like, oh yeah, shit, the roster still does have Daniel Bryan. Oh shit, he's about to retire. I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
it was kind of like Gregory Helms all over again. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, it was really messed up, man. But I will say that picture right there. No, fuck.
But that speech he did give, though, Nick, he was right. That speech he gave was very heartfelt.
Oh, did you watch it?
I watched. Yeah, I went back. Like I said, was preparing for the show to talk about it today, and yeah, I seen it, and I seen his last match, which was with John Cena. Funny enough, so.
Yeah, going against Tyson Kidd and Antonio Cesaro, right?
Yeah, yep, exactly. They was like the tag team, and he kind of went off on top. He went off as the Intercontinental Champion, so that was actually kind of bittersweet in a way. Yeah, exactly.
You can come back and pull some Curtis Axel shit and be like, I never lost a title. I'm still IC champion no matter who's the champion.
Exactly. Dude, he could do that with the Intercontinental Championship and the WWE Championship. Because he never lost both those titles.
Wait, why not do that? Why not be like a manager or some shit? Like some person that's just behind the stage or some shit like that. Why he can't be that?
Let's see, that's what I'm thinking. But first off, because I want to get into that right now, but I did want to ask you guys too, because this is how I felt when I first heard about the news on Bleacher Report and everything. I was like, this is obviously an angle because he's been working out and doing everything he's supposed to be doing. Did you guys think it was an angle at all? You guys thought it was a storyline?
That's what I thought.
I thought the same damn thing.
Yeah, like Trey, like how long did it take you to realize that okay, no, this shit's real?
Okay, so let me let you know how my day went on Monday. Okay, I looked at Reddit. I saw that. And I was like, no, this dude has got to be pulling a Mark Henry. Because the other day, he was saying that he was cleared to wrestle again. He was saying he was cleared and everything. So I'm like, okay, he has to be pulling everybody's legs right now. So it wasn't until, I kept seeing people's Twitter posts saying, like even Little Karibo, the guy who does Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, was saying his goodbyes to him. I was like, dude, what if this is just a prank? Or what if he's just pulling a Mark Henry? It wasn't until I saw Jonathan Coachman say it was not a work, that this is legit, he is retiring, that I finally just accept, wow, this is real. Because he said he's going to be on ESPN to interview him the next day. And I'm like, okay, wow. That's when I finally accepted that it's real.
Yeah, when Jonathan Coachman brought it up, because I guess like right now WWE is doing this thing with ESPN and trying to add some kind of like, I guess legitimacy to their product or whatever. So they're like, yeah, ESPN. I'm sure they're not gonna do any angles like on the fucking SportsCenter show or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what kind of sold it for me is the ESPN announcement, and then as well as that, because I got the same feeling with Edge when he retired, and I didn't believe that until he was like leaving the ring, and I was like, Jesus Christ, he fucking retired. I couldn't even enjoy the retirement speech because I was like, okay, when's someone gonna come out? Like, you know what I mean? But no. It's just bullshit. So yeah, I didn't believe this was real until like the very end when he was like walking up the ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it was kind of I'm a little different because it didn't hit me until like today when I was like watching the things because I was thinking it was a work the whole time. It's actually funny that Trey had brought up the whole Mark Henry thing because that's it seems very similar to how Mark Henry had did it.
And for people that are listening, a couple of years ago, I think it was like in 2011, Mark Henry went on there. And he was wearing this pink suit, and he's dressed all nice. Yeah, he cried, and he did such a legitimate cry. Like, dude, he must have had some fucked up shit in the memory bank to pull out those tears, because that shit was real.
Yeah, that shit was real. Like, it was very convincing. So I thought Daniel Bryan was doing the same thing. But when I watched the thing, and they was doing all these highlights, like, remembering Daniel Bryan, I was like, damn, I guess he actually is retiring and shit. And it was, like, funny, too, because when I was seeing all the highlights, they were showing him on NXT, on the Night of Champions, when he had won the United States Championship from The Miz at Night of Champions. And I was like, holy shit, he did do a lot of stuff.
But you know what's funny, though? And I don't know who is the asshole who did those, but, like, they showed a lot of Daniel Bryan tapping out. Like, they showed NXT when he tapped out to Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I've seen that, too, yeah.
Yeah, they showed Miz, like, smashing his face into a briefcase. So I'm kind of like, guys, he's retiring. Put some good shit on. Like,
yeah.
Kind of messed up.
His career in WWE wasn't even that long because he said he was wrestling for 16 years. How many years has he been in WWE?
Oh man, only since 2000, like in the middle of 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right after WrestleMania. And it's funny too because the thing is, I actually have on VHS. This was like towards the end of when I stopped giving a shit. But his very first match was with John Cena on Velocity. That was his very first.
Velocity, yeah.
2002, man. 2002. So, fucking crazy.
Velocity and Sunday Night Heat.
Yeah, and he was on Sunday Night Heat. He was in the little program with D'Lo Brown for a bit, and then they fired him. So.
Damn.
But yeah, like it's funny because I watched that and it was like they always had like this group of people that would fight each other, like Rodney Mack, John Cena, Orlando Jordan, Daniel Bryan, the Bashams, Matt Conway.
Every time somebody says Orlando Jordan, I gotta do it.
Dude, that guy wasn't too bad, honestly. And when he went to
Yeah,
TNA,
he wasn't.
He really was good.
Yeah, until he went to TNA, and that's when it got creepy.
it got creepy. But don't you think his wrestling skills got pretty good? He got a lot better?
Hey, wrestling skills, trust me, no, without a doubt, improved. It's just he got really creepy when he went to TNA. Really creepy.
But I was gonna ask you guys too, though, just to stay on the Daniel Bryan thing, the big elephant in the fucking room. Like, I mean, that's like not. By the way, too, I've noticed like any wrestling topic on Facebook or anything, it's all about Daniel Bryan, and the picture will be of Undertaker tombstone. And it's like, what does Daniel Bryan have to do with that fucking tombstone?
Yeah.
But yeah, but what do you guys think that Daniel Bryan's role is gonna be now? Do you think he's gonna be a general manager or commentator?
I think he's gonna want nothing to do with it. Like he'll make part-time appearances for his charities, because Daniel Bryan's always been big on charities. So I think he'll make part-time appearances in terms of that, or maybe do what Edge does, and every once in a while show up. But I don't think he'd want anything to do with WWE or wrestling in general, unless he was wrestling in that ring. So I don't think he's gonna want to work with WWE. But as Stone Cold said, as Mr. Wonderful told Stone Cold Steve Austin in an interview I read
As Stone Cold said so.
Mr. Wonderful told Stone Cold when he had to retire that there is life after wrestling. And Stone Cold first was like, there is, and Mr. Wonderful was like, yes, there is. And you see where Stone Cold went, you see where Edge is. So,
of course, The Rock. The Rock is the best example of that shit.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bill Goldberg, he's doing this motorcycle shit, and then he keeps showing up on MMA places and whatnot, so he's doing something. So I know it's possible. It's just like it's weird to see Daniel Bryan do anything because he didn't even do any movies during his time in WWE. Like you would think that he'd given some stuff to do, but
no, he was like he said, that's all he really loved. Like Edge, I don't think he did any movies, did he?
Yeah, he did
a couple times on Haven, I believe.
Well, no, even before Haven. No, I think he did Haven after.
Yeah, he did Haven only because he was retired.
When he was wrestling, he was in He did Highlander, one of the Highlander ending.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cause most of those wrestlers just like, I love wrestling. I don't want the fame. I want to wrestle. So I basically see that. Like you could tell, like Hulk Hogan, he really wanted the fame and shit because he was like in movie after movie in the merchandise and shit like that. He was a national phenomenon.
Exactly. Guys like Edge, who's getting paid shit for years to get. I'm like, if you're gonna take like multiple paychecks of $25 to literally have somebody get the fuck out of you, I think you might like what you do.
Exactly. Plus, they take like the hardest bumps. Even though John Cena, he takes some pretty hard bumps sometimes.
He does. John Cena takes the craziest bumps.
But like Daniel Bryan's the guy too, where he's so small. Like he's bump guy.
Yeah, like, he is. Him and Rey Mysterio. Like I'd be feeling bad for some of those smart guys, like Kid. What's his name? Tyson Kidd and shit. And that something else. This is a side note, a little bit of a tangent, but he's married to Natalie.
Yeah, Natalia. Yeah.
I thought they was brothers. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, they're not brothers because she has no penis.
I mean, sisters and siblings. I thought
he has a penis. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. Until I did research. I was like, oh, okay. Because when the Hart Foundation first came in WWE, I thought they were all related. Because I thought they were too. I thought they were all Harts in general. Like, I didn't think, but no, Tyson Kidd married into the Harts. He was never really a Hart. But yeah.
It's a real shame too that when they had that thing going on, they didn't have a situation where Bret Hart would like help them out. Like they only helped Bret Hart out during his match against Vince McMahon, which I was there by the way to see. It was fucking awesome. Even though the match was kind of boring, it was great to see.
Screw Bret.
Yeah, but it was just like that was the only time that they were like together with Bret, and I thought that was like a huge fuck up because if Bret can't wrestle, imagine him doing promos for Tyson Kidd and David Hart Smith. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah. I mean, he appeared with them a few times outside of, but in terms of helping him out, no. Like he was their manager, but that's it.
So Natalie is Bret Hart's daughter?
No.
Niece.
Niece. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but speaking of divas too, you guys bring up Natalia. But how do you think this is gonna affect Brie Bella? Do you think this is gonna affect her at all?
That's what I was wondering. Because I'm like, to go back on the Daniel Bryan, but you also talk about Brie Bella, and like he might still show up on Total Divas and talk about his retirement, and you get that angle because they love that type of shit, reality TV ratings.
Oh man, imagine the E Network were probably like just like rubbing their hands together, like, oh, nice.
Yes, we got a scoop. For real.
Yeah, fuck this wrestling shit. Stay home, motherfucker.
But the cool thing about it is he's probably gonna do a lot of press releases, like he might be on the JR podcast, Stone Cold podcast, talk about his career, which would be kind of cool. But I'm thinking he might take like his mentor is William Regal, right?
Yeah, William
Shawn Michaels and
Regal and Shawn Michaels. Yeah.
So he might take one of their approach. Like William Regal really helps behind the scenes on the indie scene, like in fitness development, kind of like fiddling. So what's his name? Finley. Yeah. So I'm thinking he might take a approach like that, like not train the wrestlers, but like be like their fitness coach and shit like that. He could probably be really good at that.
Yeah, I can see that being the case, especially because this motherfucker, he grew his body up quite a bit, and he's a vegan or a vegetarian or some shit. So it's like, I can see this motherfucker push people like, look at me, I made it, and I even eat meat. Like, motherfucker, you get in the goddamn gym.
Vegan tough enough. Exactly.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I could totally see him do that because, like, Daniel Bryan, it seemed like he has more of a love for the indie scene rather than WWE. Like Trey said, he probably doesn't even want to deal with the spotlight in WWE fashion pageantry no more. So he might go back to what he loves, like the indie scene, and actually just be behind the scenes. Because I think he has a big soft spot for Tokyo Japan Wrestling, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor. Heck, even when Daniel Bryan got fired the first time after the whole Nexus incident, he went straight back to Ring of Honor.
Yeah, and he did a promo there too. He was like, "Yeah, man, it's the thing is too. Like, I knew he was gonna be back because he did not say anything bad about WWE when he went to Ring of Honor. He went there and he was like, it was fun for 2 months, and thank you everybody for watching me. And you never know what's gonna happen. I was like, okay, that motherfucker's gonna be back because if this was CM Punk, he would have been like talking about how Vince likes peanuts.
Exactly.
He would have talked some shit if it was anybody else other than Daniel Bryan. So.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan came out. He just cared. He was like, I like that moment where he was just like standing in the ring. He was like, I never got to feel it because in the wrestling business you have to keep your eyes open. He was like, I never got to feel it like that. And that, man, they popped so loud for him. I was like, wow.
Man, that was really my eyes fucking like watered a little bit. Just a little.
Yeah, mine too. It was a sad time to be a wrestler.
Yeah, it was.
He started talking about his dad and like when Dad was sitting right there, because I don't know if you guys know, but his dad passed away the day after he won.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that.
Which is the same day that Warrior died.
I got a question for y'all. So, since he's early retirement, he wasn't in WWE for that long. Do you think he has a shot at the Hall of Fame?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't make sense, obviously. Like, even in your face right now, that's the face I'm making. I'm like, yeah, dude, this doesn't really make sense. He doesn't even have, like, half the credibility that a lot of other guys have. But the thing is his following, his fan following is better than pretty much everybody on that fucking list, Like, except for Bruno Sammartino and Ultimate Warrior or something. But, like, Daniel Bryan was, like, as close as we're going to get to, I wouldn't say like a Stone Cold Rock, but, as close as we're going to get to, like, a Bret Hart of this era. Like, he was up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really rewatching some of his matches, and he really was a tactician. Like, you can tell his influence of William Regal really rubbed off on his wrestling style, because he's really good at chain wrestling, like the fundamentals.
Yeah, exactly.
Wrestling. Yeah.
Exactly.
And one thing I loved about him, too, is that this motherfucker was versatile. Like, he could be aerial, he could be brutal, brawl, hardcore wrestling with William Regal. Like, he can have all those technicalities to his, repertoire. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but on the Royal Rumble, he actually had a little bit with William Regal, like in, I think, 2012 or something. And him and Regal had, like, this wrestle-off, like, in the ring. And the crowd popped for that, dude. Like, everyone knows that he's close with William Regal and Shawn Michaels. So it's like, to see shit like that happen, I was, like, loving it. This was great, man. So.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah, it really was. But
So,
you know, oh, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, since we talked about Daniel Bryan, you probably said you wanted to move on to Divas. Favorite Daniel Bryan match?
I thought we were going to do it at the end of the night, but
Oh,
No,
okay,
you know,
I guess we could.
actually, let's split it apart because I'm actually gonna have a few questions for you guys for the end of the night. But right now, I don't know if if you need time to think, Trey. But for me, my favorite was him versus CM Punk at I think it was No Way Out. And AJ Lee was a special referee.
You bitch.
yeah, I was thinking about that match. I was thinking about that match too. Choosing that match is yeah.
Because I was thinking of the. No, go ahead, Nick.
Oh no, like I was thinking either that or he had his other match, man. It was on Raw. God, who the fuck was it, dude? I think it was Sheamus. It was like a rematch from. I think Sheamus was King Sheamus at the time, and they had this match because Sheamus beat him in like 5 seconds once. Like he just beat him to death. And then like a month later, they had a match, and Daniel Bryan was doing some shit. I was like, dude, like is this supposed to be one of those like best matches of Raw history kind of thing, like Shelton Benjamin versus Shawn Michaels kind of thing? And it wasn't because no one ever talked about it after that. But I personally loved that fucking match. And that actually sold me on Sheamus because I was like, I fucking hate Sheamus, and that match sold me on Sheamus. So.
It's hard for me. It's hard to choose between Daniel Bryan versus Triple H at WrestleMania 30. To me, that was my match of the night at WrestleMania 30. Or Daniel Bryan versus John Cena at SummerSlam 2013. Because man, that match had me on my feet. I really thought John Cena was gonna win. So, and I'm a John Cena fanboy, so let's put that out there. But when Daniel Bryan won, I marked out because I thought they were gonna give the victory to John Cena as usual. And at that time, I never thought I'd be going against John Cena. I was going against John Cena that night. I was rooting for Daniel. So when Daniel Bryan won, I marked the hell out. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was a great match, and it's funny that you mentioned that too. I'll say this after Anthony says his, but I actually have one more match that really sticks out in my head. But Anthony, I'm gonna let you go. But yeah, just remind me.
No, go ahead, Nick, because I can't think of none of mine right now. Because like Daniel Bryan was such a good wrestler, but I cannot think of none of his matches. Like the only one I think, because he did one with CM Punk and Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
but I'm not for sure.
Because that's kind of close to what I'm about to say.
Oh, go ahead, man.
It's funny that you said that, actually. But it wasn't SummerSlam, though, the one I'm thinking of. I think it was either Survivor Series or TLC. But for some reason, they thought it was a good idea to have CM Punk versus 3 people and have Daniel Bryan versus 3 people. I don't know why. Mm-hmm. And I think CM Punk went against... I think he went against the Shield, and Daniel Bryan went against the Wyatts. And both CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, for some reason, that worked... And they both put on amazing matches, and it was all just a showcase of them two. Because they're fighting off 3 guys, you know what I mean? And I think that's the match that led Daniel Bryan to joining the Wyatts. But that show was amazing. Like him going against, like him and Luke Harper got in this huge little wrestling thing, and he was beating the shit out of all of them. I think he lost, and CM Punk won his against the Shield. But that shit was amazing.
Yep.
And I'm gonna let you guys know, for those that are listening, Reddit actually has a Ultimate Daniel Bryan list that 2 users have done. They have an Ultimate Daniel Bryan WWE match collection with links to YouTube or Dailymotion or whatever you want to check it out. Or they have the Indie Daniel Bryan stuff. So if you want to see what Daniel Bryan was doing before WWE or after he got temporarily fired from WWE, you can check out that collection as well. And I'll post to give the links, so it'll be in the description if you guys are willing to do that.
That's one thing too. I'm only thinking of WWE, but God, man, you guys remember that match he had with Nigel McGuinness in Ring of Honor?
I missed that match.
Dude, that was fucking amazing, dude. That was some good shit. I think he fought Tyler Black, who is Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I watched that match. I have watched that match because I wanted to learn what was the big deal about Seth Rollins, and after I seen that match, I'm like, okay, he's the real deal.
He is. And
Seth Rollins was in the Shield, by the way. Like, this is before he broke out.
Yeah. And In the indie scene, they used to call Daniel Bryan the American Dragon, right?
Yeah. Brian
Danielson.
Danielson, yeah.
Yeah, which I know this kind of like immature or whatever, but I was really hoping that they would like end it off like, thank you, and then like they stop Brian Danielson. Like, because that's his real fucking name, people. Like, but you know they didn't do that, which is no big deal, you know. But I was just kind of like, man, come on, like,
Yeah, exactly.
give him his own fucking name, please. The guy ain't gonna wrestle again.
Man, give him that same treatment like AJ Styles.
Oh shit. But yeah, so do you have a match in your head that you're thinking that it's probably one of your favorite Daniel Bryan matches, Anthony?
No, I got nothing. I was trying to go back and prepare, but I didn't get to watch no matches. But that match, if I had to say anything, that match with him, Miz and Daniel Bryan, that match was actually pretty good.
When Night of Champions?
Yeah, Night of Champions, when he won the United States Championship match, I was like, that's not actually pretty bad. It's pretty good.
And I actually thought for some reason Daniel Bryan was even an underdog versus Miz, because Miz has just got done doing some good shit, and he had the Money in the Bank thing. So I was like, yeah, this is where Daniel Bryan's going to lose, and then John Morrison's going to come and fuck some shit up or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, he actually, during the highlights, not to cut you off, Nick, but during the highlights, he actually had won the WWE Championship off of John Cena. I was like, holy shit, they actually let Daniel Bryan get a win over John Cena clean?
Yeah.
That's what Trey was talking about, man. Yeah, I already said that, man.
oh shit, my bad, sorry.
This motherfucker's looking at Chiefs. But yeah, I mean, I hate to stay on the sad thing, but I just want to, put this all together. So status, most noteworthy retirements. Well, what do you guys say? I mean, Daniel Bryan probably wasn't the least, or it probably wasn't the most noteworthy retirement, obviously.
Oh, you already know.
I don't know, man, because in my opinion, Daniel Bryan's retirement is kind of close to Edge's retirement in terms of being sad. Ric Flair's retirement was sad. Don't get me wrrong.
Yeah, I was about to say
Ric Flair. That retirement made me sad. But I also got mad after he went to TNA and had some matches there.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Well, the only thing that came good out of the whole TNA thing of Ric Flair was the Jay Lethal thing. Him and Jay Lethal are comedy gold. If you guys can ever want to go back and watch Ric Flair's TNA run, just watch the Jay Lethal stuff, and that's it. But I'm gonna have to go with Edge, and Edge would be the second closest status retirement with Daniel Bryan, only because they were still so young, and now that they accomplished a lot in their career, they probably still had a lot more left in the tank, but they can't do it because of their limitations in their body, and that's what makes it sad for me for the both of them having to retire at the age they are now. So I'm gonna say Edge. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. How about you, Mr. Wilson?
Yeah, I'll have to say Ric Flair probably up there, Edge. Especially when he came back and delivered that fucking amazing promo when it was Brock Lesnar versus John Cena and they was about to go to Extreme Rules, and he was like, "Wake up! Wake up! Brock Lesnar doesn't care about this. Wake up!" I was like, "God damn it, you still got it, Edge." And,
no, really, man. Like, and he does those crazy eyes. It's like, even though you're over now and you're not gonna do shit, it's like I'm still kind of threatened a little bit.
Yeah. Oh man, Eddie brought up a good one in the chat. Shawn Michaels, man, I forgot about that. I was so sad when that retirement happened.
Yeah. No, it was just as sad when you seen it live because the thing is, the show went off the air when he was still in the ring, I believe. And I saw where he was just like walking up that long ass ramp, and like me and my dad are like right there, like right next to the ramp. So it's like I see Shawn Michaels walk up, and I'm like, man, that's the last time I'm ever gonna see him. Like I'm never gonna see him do that again, like ever.
Man, so sad, so sad.
Yeah. So and that speech he did was pretty fucking sad too. But it's one of those things where he's Shawn Michaels, so it's kind of like it's hard to even like. I thought his Hall of Fame speech was more sad actually.
Yeah.
When he's talking about like Triple H is my best friend and I love that guy, and like the tears start coming out and shit. I'm just like, damn, dude, like you're Shawn Michaels, what the fuck? Smile, motherfucker.
Trying to think of other people that even retired, because you think about it, there really wasn't a lot of them. Well, it's a lot.
Like they had. There wasn't a lot of people that had on-screen retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Like Shawn Michaels had one, Ric Flair, Edge, of course, Daniel Bryan because that's recent. because a lot of people never got their on-screen retirement.
Yeah, they never did.
Christian never officially retired.
I thought he was still with WWE.
He still is. He's doing a show on WWE Network, but there was never no explanation why he quit wrestling. There was never anything. Well, actually, there was a Stone Cold podcast where he said that he's retired, but he hasn't officially retired. But that's all we know. There was no big thank you thing or anything like that.
And that guy has been there just as long as Edge. That's what's so fucking not right.
Yeah,
man.
it sucks. Yeah, it really sucks.
Yeah, it does.
But and you guys just mentioned it, but Stone Cold did not have any retirement.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's the saddest one because I remember he did a speech 2 weeks before that last match. He was like, "I'm here to raise hell more than I ever raised hell my whole life." And it's like, oh shit, this is gonna be fucking awesome. This is gonna be the old days. And he's gone.
Exactly. And you can tell that just eats at him almost every day because on the podcast he just brings it up I fucked up my neck and I can't wrestle my back and it's just you could just tell it just eats at him.
Yeah, and it eats at me because that's my favorite wrestler of all time. So, I was like, man, fuck. And the thing is, that's kind of a big reason why I quit watching wrestling back in 2002. And then CM Punk was one reason for getting back into it, and then he's fucking gone. It's like, god damn it, can I just stop liking people?
CM Punk, it didn't really make me sad or anything, but it really was it just really let me know that WWE politics are kind of fucked up behind the scenes. It just let me know that they really just do not treat their wrestlers really correctly.
Yeah. At the same time, though, the whole CM Punk situation made me realize how much of a douchebag CM Punk is. Because CM Punk had people who wanted to have his back, like Chris Jericho and stuff. And he just turned his back on Chris Jericho, thinking he just wanted him for, publicity and stuff. But no, he was sincerely trying to check him.
Yeah, during the Colt Cabana podcast?
Yeah. And, I didn't think that was right, because even then, Chris Jericho never publicly tried to ask CM Punk to be on the podcast. He messaged him. He messaged CM Punk trying to check on him and stuff, saying, hey, are you all right? If you ever need me, just call me or text me or whatever. But CM Punk took that as Jericho trying to get him to be on his podcast for views. And that made me mad, and that kind of made me realize how much of a dick CM Punk really is.
Yeah, because he finally has someone backing him, someone who with name value, someone who can help him get his shit out there, and I guess produce him, oh shit, he's gonna be in the UFC. Because a week after that podcast, he announced he was gonna be with UFC.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, exactly. Which I would like to bring up that his fight got postponed again for the 4th time.
For fucking surgery.
Yes, again. So I don't think CM Punk's ever gonna fight in the UFC.
No, dude. Normally I would argue with that, but I'm so fucking with you there, dude. That shit ain't gonna happen. Dude.
This is his 4th time postponing it. How many
times? Motherfucker's gonna stump his toe or something next month and fucking can't. He's gonna postpone it again.
Exactly. Right. How long has it been since he's been talking about getting into it's been a year now.
It's been a year. Yeah, it's been a whole year.
Oh shit, dude! Actually, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, I thought it was it seemed like it's kind of long. Because when did he retire from WWE?
He retired in the beginning, or no, right after Royal Rumble in January of 2014.
Wow, you're right. Dang.
Yeah.
And he's been talking about this shit ever since. So yeah, I agree with you. That shit might not just happen.
Yeah, man, yeah, because CM Punk he's postponing, and even then he stepped in the ring with his next opponent already and stuff. But wait, postponed again.
Yeah, man, that's some bullshit. But yeah, that's another one that I was kind of like, man, fuck. But I mean, obviously they can't give him any kind of hey guys, he's awesome. He's leaving now. It's like, no, you're not gonna do that. This shit was personal. I wasn't really expecting anything. But for people like Bret Hart, Steve Austin. Christian for sure.
He really didn't retire, but he kind of just he died, and I don't know if there's still counts, but you really didn't know about that shit. WWE didn't say nothing about this shit. Umaga. I was like,
oh dude,
they did.
I was like, what the fuck?
They didn't even acknowledge it. Matter of fact, you know how the the Usos do that, running their butt into the opponent's face hard. They say that was Michael Cole would say that's Rikishi's move, and that was Umaga's move.
Never did that shit.
It wasn't until JBL came back that JBL finally acknowledged that being Umaga's move. And I'm like, thank you, JBL. Somebody, because I got tired of Michael Cole being like, shades of their daddy. I was like, get the hell out of here with that man.
I mean, I know people are telling him to say that shit in his ear, but I always feel like Michael Cole's so damn stupid that's probably what he's actually saying. Like, it's probably straight from his own mouth. Because I really don't like Michael Cole.
Oh, I tolerate him.
I tolerate him too. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm watching it, I have to turn my laptop down or TV down or whatever, just so I can enjoy the wrestling in peace.
Damn. Put some music on or something, and just like goes with it really well.
Because the commentating pisses me off.
But actually, since we just talked about that too, I wanted to ask you guys, like, how would you retire people like Steve Austin, or Christian, or whatever, or even Daniel Bryan? I mean, granted, you can't put him in the ring and put him in a retirement match. Guy's fucked up, but I mean, how would you guys? How would you have went about all those?
Yeah, I would have went about it just kind of like how Daniel Bryan went about it. Just be like, didn't throw no shade to Vince McMahon, even if it is some backstage, some politics involved.
Oh, but I'm saying, like, if you were the writer, though, like, if you were actually writing the storyline part of it, like, like guys like Steve Austin too, like, how would you have made him? Like, how would you?
Yeah, just address it. Like, I don't even know, like, how would it read to write it. Just like like you said, they didn't get their time to shine on the screen, but like, goodbye WWE Universe. Just make it where they did, and I guess do something that's like related to their gimmick. Like Umaga, like they could at least just acknowledge that shit.
Yeah, they did not.
They didn't acknowledge that shit at all. And I know the Chris Benoit thing is a little bit, iffy, but at the same time, I'm like, acknowledge he existed.
No, you can't shoot Shawn Michaels versus a Shadow.
Who?
Yeah.
Who are you talking about? Is that the guy who crashed my SmackDown vs. Raw game the other day? I tried to play. It said some guy, Chris something, that's Chris X, and my game just crashed. I was like, dang, all right, great.
Oh man, like that's really fucked up.
I know Chris Benoit is actually missing no.
Missing no for Pokemon. Hell yeah.
Oh man, but yeah. Anyways, I just want to touch on some angles from this week, some topics, man. And I don't know if you've been reading this either, Anthony, but yeah, Brock Lesnar has been on. I mean, at least somewhat consistent. He's been on every show, every Raw show, just beating the shit out of Reigns and Ambrose, like to a point where it's like burial. But what do you think about that? And Trey, I mean, I know you watch it. Like, what do you think about Brock Lesnar's burial of Ambrose?
Anthony, you can go first if you want.
Like I said, I really don't know too much, but that sounds interesting. Like, I hope it leads somewhere. Probably like Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns fight at WrestleMania or some shit like that. But because I know Fastlane is in 2 weeks, right? What's the card? What's the main event?
Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose, yeah.
Well, I guess they just set that up there, but like you said, he buried him, so that's not good. And like in WWE fashion, they always bury in the competition so they make them look weak. So when they go into the pay-per-view, you like, oh yeah, they're gonna fucking lose. So
it's funny too, cause like, man, like I don't know, Trey, you did watch this last Raw, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, did you see that beginning? That fucking terrible beginning with the table and everything?
I like that. I thought it was funny. It was funny. It wasn't needed, but it was hilarious. I gotta get that.
Yeah, because this is what happened, Anthony. I'm gonna explain this one to you. So basically, they're standing by the table. They're gonna do the contract signing. You already know what happens. They're gonna start fighting somehow. Right. So Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose is like talking shit from behind the table, like, I'm gonna fuck him up, I'm gonna get him. And Paul Heyman's like, you're a pussy, just fucking with him. So eventually, it leads to a part where Brock's just like, well, I'm just right here. Why don't you come over here and hit me? Mm-hmm. So Ambrose takes a while walking around in a circle, like just, I can't control my anger, I'm gonna do something, and he just walks up to him, and that's it. Just walks up to him. So then Brock, he pushes him out of the way, and he grabs the other table and hits Roman Reigns in the head with it, like very light. Roman Reigns is completely knocked out outside of the ring. I don't even know how that happened. And it's two guys against one here. Like two guys trying to fuck up Brock Lesnar, and he whooped their ass. He F5'd Dean Ambrose and walked out and he just started laughing. And I was just like, that is some ridiculous ass shit. That this contract signing with two guys who are best friends versus one who are apparently main eventers, they completely just got buried by one person. Like,
what about later on in the night? Then?
Oh man, you know what? I actually don't even think I remember seeing that. I think they had a tag match, right? And then Brock Lesnar came out and just fucked up Dean Ambrose again, but just
because Dean Ambrose freaking God, like I really want to see Dean Ambrose versus I want to see Dean versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
No.
Dean Ambrose, God, he was crazy. Like he goes, huh? So that was an F5, huh? It didn't hurt that bad. he was making an F5 looking like the weakest move on the roster. Oh, man, that was great. Like Dean Ambrose crazy gimmick is amazing. Like it makes me really want to see Dean versus Brock, which I hope we do get to see because let's be real. We all know Roman Reigns is going to win that match. They're building up to Roman Reigns. Let's be real here.
I feel like Roman Reigns is going to be in the Hall of Fame this year. They're going to make a King of the Ring on the Raw after WrestleMania and have him win that shit too. Motherfucker.
That's Roman Reigns Battle Royal.
I have a Roman Reigns streak. 4,500
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, dude. So I mean, I don't know. For me, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense that Roman Reigns is being pushed so much, and I guess I would like to see a Brock Lesnar versus Ambrose match, but only if Ambrose is gonna stop looking like a bitch because he's getting his ass kicked. Like I know he's like tough. He reminds me of Tyler Durden, by the way, from Fight Club. You guys ever seen that? Yeah, he reminds me of that. Like he's just that crazy. But I just feel like being thrown down constantly. He's like a stupid dog. Like he's just like, you know, he keeps slapping the dog. Go get away. Do you think? Oh, what's up?
No, I was just thinking, like, when you told me that, how Brock Lesnar dominated both of them, it fits his gimmick, but at the same time, I understand, like, yeah, you can't make your people look weak, especially if you're going into the main event for him for the title. And that sounded exactly like how John Cena was when he went on against the Nexus in the core.
That was some bullshit because he beat 7 to 8 guys.
For real, man. He like took out 8 and I was like almost half of the damn team.
Because it felt like all his team like kind of disappeared, and it's like I think like they went backstage and then they put their powers together to make Captain Planet John Cena. Like, fucking ridiculous.
Like, what the fuck, man? Making these people seem so powerful that you can't even beat them in a regular match anymore. But I guess it's like at the same time to play devil advocate. Brock Lesnar, you can always fall back under. Brock Lesnar did defeat The Undertaker, so he probably is that bad big monster that can probably take on both members of the Shield.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Because I mean, DX, who have been put over everybody and their fucking mom, even they together couldn't be Undertaker at WrestleMania, you know, and that's when Shawn Michaels was a ref, and he still couldn't do it.
Yeah, still couldn't do that shit. So yeah, in that sense, I guess you can look at it from that angle. But like you say, it always goes back. Motherfucker, they in the main event. You can't make them look this weak.
Yeah. like if they did have a match, there's no way in hell I could see them. Like if I was a kid, I'd be like, dude, yeah, Dean Ambrose 0, Brock Lesnar 15. Like
I don't think Brock has been making. Well, he's been making Roman Reigns look weak. Man, I can't talk. He's been making Roman Reigns look weak, but Dean Ambrose. I think Dean Ambrose been coming out strong because, like I said, every time Brock Lesnar does an F5, Dean Ambrose doesn't care. he just gets up and says, "Come on, you do it again, do it again." Now it did lead to a weak low blow. I thought that was stupid, but yeah.
Because apparently his balls are huge because when he did that low blow, he's like, "Ow, ow, ow!"
Yeah. Like it seems like Brock Lesnar hitting the balls is kryptonite because every time he gets hit in the balls, he just falls over like hurt. Like I've never seen somebody sell getting hit in the balls better than Brock Lesnar.
No, and you know what's funny though, dude, is like it reminds me of like a video game, like a Nintendo boss or something. Like you hit him everywhere, but it doesn't like affect him because that's not his weak spot. Like because Brock Lesnar will take a chair to the face, a tombstone at this, but you kick him in this nutsack, that motherfucker fall down. He's like, I can't take it.
Hey man, nuts, man. You can always go for the nuts. That's why they tell girls to go for the nuts, man.
And Paul Heyman should fucking buy a like one of those holders, jock holders, where like like the beast needs to have a piece for his.
Like what Road Dogg had in his when him and China faced at a pay-per-view. I forgot what pay-per-view it was, because China went for a low blow like she always did on Road Dogg, and Road Dogg was prepared at that time, and he pulled the piece up from his pants, throwing it off.
Does she sell her arm injury by doing that? Like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah, she sold it. She said, "Oh my head!" And he pulled the piece out, going like, "Yeah, I was prepared this time."
Dude, see, that's perfect. They should have Brock Lesnar that shit. Like, and here he goes, low blow, ting. Oh my god! Oh my god! It didn't work.
He did the Road Dogg. He did the Road Dogg.
Road Dogg. Good God Almighty, it's Road Dogg. He has Road Dogg's dick.
He used the same.
No, actually, Michael Cole's announcement would be like, "Oh my."
That's so annoying.
This is electric.
Fucking hate that vintage nutsack. Oh boy, his balls must not hurt right now.
For real.
And you guys can see this.
He'll
be the time he plugs it in. He'll be like, you guys can see this over and over on the WWE app, on the WWE network, the WWE.com. Fucking fag. I hate that. I really do. But,
oh my God.
JBL's bad too, So let's not, because he was good too. Like I know Trey brought him up earlier, and he's like, "Yeah, man, when JBL said this one thing, it was awesome." But he's no longer that guy for me. I think he's always trying to sell something. But
Oh, I agree. Back in the Ruthless Aggression era, JBL was an awesome commentator. But when he first came back, I was excited. I'm like, yes, commentating about to get good again. JBL's here. Man, was I disappointed.
Yeah, dude.
He's barely there, though. Like, they say, oh, yeah, JBL's not here again. He's climbing another mountain. What the fuck?
Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, well, see, he has a lot better attendance now, but, like, I thought you were referring to just him being on the show because since there's 3 people, and they're trying to educate people that Byron Saxton is a big part of this group, which I can't stand Byron Saxton. That fucking... He's so goofy, it's unbelievable.
I like him in NXT, but not WWE.
Me too. NXT is good, and Corey Graves bounces really well off of him.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, man. And who's that new guy, by the way? The guy who's doing stuff with King?
Morrow. I keep forgetting his last name. I remember his first name, but I never remember his last name.
Yeah, dude, I can see him being like a new, maybe not a new Jim Ross, but a new Paul Heyman, which Paul Heyman was great on the fucking stick, dude.
He was amazing.
Yeah, I loved Paul Heyman doing commentary because he seems so into it, like, oh, look at that bitch, Jesus Christ, like, I loved hearing Paul Heyman do that New York accent, just mouthing off and talking shit to the commentator, and
yeah. Really cool. Although short-lived, JR and Paul Heyman were a great commentating team.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm gonna take a break from WWE. I've been on their balls quite a bit. But especially, this is actually information for you, Anthony, not just to talk about it on the show, but you should definitely do this. Kurt Angle
what's been going on?
So Kurt Angle is actually doing this "I'm leaving" angle for some reason. What's it called? Do you know what it's called, Trey?
Isn't he doing a tour like Kurt
yeah,
Angle done with TNA tour or something like that?
Yeah, I'm sick of this shit tour.
I'm sick of this shit tour. If I wanted this bullshit, I'd go back to WWE tour.
I'm too good for this bullshit tour.
Guys, why did you guys stop paying me tour?
Why am I the only legend still here tour?
Exactly.
You guys are 5 weeks behind on my last payment tour.
Exactly. Why am I still on the fucking mid-card tour?
Hashtag fuck pop TV tour. Yeah, man, and he's doing his thing, and I guess it's like official. Maybe he's having a going away party, basically. That means he's gonna be gone. So I don't know. I'm loving these matches. Have you been seeing them, Trey?
I watched the match he had against the Wolves. I haven't seen any more. Has he finally had his match with Drew McIntyre? I'm not calling him Galloway.
Oh no,
Fuck that.
he hasn't yet. But he had a match with Eric Young, and then he had a match. That match with Matt Hardy was fucking awesome, man.
It was?
Yeah, he had a match with Matt Hardy for a TNA championship, but Tyrus or Brodus Clay, I like to call him Brodus Clay. He fucked up, and he did something to screw that shit up, and Rebby Sky did too. Yeah,
Is he better on TNA?
Who, Brodus Clay?
Uh-huh.
Way better, yeah. Threatening. They actually have a good character for him.
Okay, so they went back to that, like how he was on NXT.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it's the same monster gimmick in my opinion. Like to me, it ain't really changed nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's just like I don't like this monster gimmicks either, Trey. So I totally agree with you. But anything's better than a Funkasaurus. Like fuck the Funkasaurus.
I agree.
I was cool with the Funkasaurus gimmick until that WrestleMania, and then they was like, "Come on, mama," and they brought up the mama with the big ass. I was like, "Dear Lord."
Yeah, and like you're insulting all moms like in the fucking planet. Like if you're a mama, you're a fat bitch.
Yeah.
Like, and you jiggle all around, your tits are like the hugest things. Like, it's ridiculous. Like that was just so stereotypical and so stupid. And how far, like, Brodus Clay ain't ever gonna win a WWE title. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know, that's sad. Like, the gimmick I had for him, man, he probably could have won it, and it would have worked if he could have wrestled a little bit better and talked better on the mic.
Imagine him, like, with a Vladimir Kozlov kind of character or something. Where he just walks in and doesn't talk and
Or
just...
fucking, Snitsky and shit. It wasn't my fault!
Okay, no, not that, because Snitsky was fucking terrible. I hated Snitsky. The only thing I liked is when he punted that baby.
Yes, that shit was beautiful.
Dude, I love that shit. And the reaction of Jim Ross like, no! Oh, shit!
For real, man.
I love how Jim Ross had to sell that. Like, holy shit, baby, baby! Yeah, and then Lita was like, no, wait, I know it's not a baby. Like,
The baby is fake, yeah. There goes my career.
so that angle wasn't his fault.
Exactly.
Oh man, it was bad, dude. Fucking Gene Snitsky, and then Mike Knox. I remember him. He was like another Gene. Didn't they tag team for a while?
Who?
Mike Knox and Gene Snitsky.
I want to say Mike. Damn, I forgot about Mike Knox.
Mike Knox, didn't he have Kelly as his manager in ECW?
Yeah, and
In
apparently
WCW?
in real life he was boning Melina behind John Morrison's back, so that's why they fired him.
God dang it. Jesus, that whole Melina John Morrison behind the scenes stuff is crazy.
It's sad. She's fought so many people on that goddamn roster. It's like why
And
can't
I
I be a
like to
wrestler at that
mention,
time?
like, her and John Morrison are back together from what I saw.
Oh yeah, but I mean, dude, that dude's just fucking whipped. Like he's gonna remember the first times he was with her, and that shit's just gonna stay. Like, man, that's a shame too, man, because he's a good-looking guy, but like that bitch, she's gonna ruin his life. She already has, because she's like, they're both on Lucha Underground right now, right? Isn't Melina in Lucha Underground?
Well, Melina makes an appearance on Lucha Underground every once in a while.
Oh,
Only
okay.
Once in a while, though, like not all the time.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy. That whole situation, and it's funny because I actually have the Tough Enough season 3 or season 4, and it was it actually shows how they met. Like they were both contestants on Tough Enough.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I was like, oh shit, there they are, and it's like, man, if only he knew the shit she was gonna pull on him. It's fucked up. You seen the disaster like form right before your eyes. It's amazing.
Who won that season?
Shit. No, John Morrison won.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because the first season was Maven and Nidia, and then the second one was the two girls, Jackie Gata and Linda Miles, or Linda some shit. That big, tall, black chick. She was fine as shit. She was with the Bachelors for a while. Shaniqua. And then, then it was John Morrison and some other dude.
All right.
I forgot. Matt Capitelli, I think. But
It
yeah.
was so bad for Maven and Nydia. Well, Nydia, I love Nydia's whole and Jamie Noble's whole storyline. That storyline.
That was great, and Nidia looks so hot, man.
She did. She did.
Because I never found her attractive, but when she was wearing those booty shorts, and I was like, oh, yeah, and then Jamie Noble slapping on her, like, no, damn it, fuck.
I mean, she wasn't Tori Wilson fine, but hey.
I don't find Tori Wilson fine. I really do not. I'm sorry.
Get out.
Tori Wilson, I really do not find her all that attractive. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she really isn't, man.
Get out, both of you.
I actually was this one girl. I don't know. I wanted to ask y'all about her because like I said, I was watching some WWE Diva matches, and since y'all talk about WWE, let me see if I can remember the name. It was Camera versus some other girl, and I think she's part of a stable. She was like wearing green and red. What the fuck is her name?
Green and red. Becky Lynch.
Was it that? She was on NXT and she was going against Camera. Let me see.
Oh!
Green and red? What color was her hair?
Let me see. Hold on. Give me a minute. Unprofessional. Unprofessional. Yeah, Alex Bliss.
Alyssa
Bliss. Fuck her.
Alyssa Bliss. It's Alyssa. Dang it. Now you got me saying her name wrong. Alyssa Bliss.
Yeah, she got ass. She got ass. But yeah, she's like, is she good? Like, it seems like y'all don't like her. Is she bad?
She's okay. Her as a heel, in terms of being a manager, was amazing. No, I love her heel run. I love her heel run. You know.
Okay.
But her wrestling, like the match she had with Bayley for the NXT Women's Championship, wasn't all that to go home about.
Yeah. And during this whole Divas Revolution thing, like, I want some good Divas shit. Like, now I'm interested. So when you fuck around my Divas, and you're giving me some stupid-ass storylines and some shitty matches, like, that's bullcrap, because they got something to prove right now. You know, over here doing this fucking bathroom break shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing, too. Like, I go to the bathroom when the girls' match is on, and it ain't for what you think it is. All right? I'm trying to take a shit or something. Like, I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to do something. Fuck that shit.
Hercules.
But she is pretty, and she does got ass. I will say that. And God, there's this Japanese chick on there, a Chinese chick.
Yes!
Asuka.
People in the comments section was saying that she scares her. I was like, she's doing the psycho bitch crazy thing. I love when divas do psycho bitches. So
dude, she's fucking amazing, dude.
She just has that scary look. She looks you down, and that's when you know you're her next opponent. And I don't know if you guys watched NXT yesterday, but she gave Bayley that look. She gave Bayley that look.
Hell yeah, dude. I didn't see it. But dude, that sells me so hard right now.
Isn't that going to be like the next? Isn't NXT having an event coming up? Like NXT Houston?
NXT Dallas.
Dallas, okay.
Which I'm so mad. The tickets are sold out, so I can't see it. I can't see Nakamura live. Do you know how much I would pay to see Shinsuke Nakamura live?
God, man, yeah, she is fucking. And then that big girl too. What was that other girl?
Yeah, who was that big girl? I thought that was Tamaya. I was like, damn, she got big.
Oh, Nia Jax, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah. She's fucking amazing. God, they need to bring Karma back, dude. Karma versus
Karma.
That's a WrestleMania.
Because Karma just got released from TNA, so
yes, bring her back.
Yeah, guess what Asuka Khan got in trouble for?
What's she get in trouble for?
Trying to beat the fuck out of Reby Sky. She tried to bubble a love sponge that motherfucker.
Tried to viscerate that motherfucker.
Yeah, she viscerate. Big Mama V.
Big Mama V.
Oh
man, dude. No, dude, Karma. If she comes back, she was my favorite. She is my fucking favorite.
Yes, dude. Yes. She never even got to wrestle. She never got to decimate AJ Lee.
She can still have a debut. God, dude, oh, imagine her versus AJ Lee. Fuck, man. Imagine her versus Nikki Bella, actually, because Nikki Bella has more of like a powerful kind of moveset now. I've noticed, like with that rack attack fucking move she got. I'd like to see her versus Karma or fucking.
I want to see Karma. Karma or that big other girl to go against the one that got fired for the porn.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn, yeah, exactly. And we was talking about retirements earlier. They kind of just fired her ass off screen.
Yeah, dude.
Actually, well, she did a video that was posted on WWE's YouTube page talking about her retirement. So she got to say goodbye, just not in the ring.
Just on the show, yeah.
Okay.
And technically, Christian got that a couple of times because he did that before he went to TNA. Then he got that again, like in 2012. And I was just like, that's weird because in 2012, that's when he got his big World Heavyweight Championship run. So I was like, well, what the fuck are you guys doing with Christian? Like, he's not a hard guy to book.
Yeah.
Put him in a match or two.
Exactly, man. He's
Christian's best run as a wrestler was in TNA.
Christian Cage.
Yep.
Yeah, Christian Cage was great.
Yeah.
That shit worked. He got over too.
Yeah.
But
As a face and heel.
I don't know, man. Like, let me give you this actually, and I want to make this kind of a theme that we do every wrestling show. So I'm gonna give you guys this kind of like spur of the moment thing. But Christian, let's just say he's not retired, but he needs to be relevant again right now. Where would you put him at? How would you book Christian for the next 2 months, if you had to? Like, how would he be able to fit and actually be relevant?
Okay, what's the Intercontinental Championship scene looking like right now?
Dean Ambrose has it.
Dean
Apparently
Ambrose.
in the main event for fucking Brock Lesnar's bitch slap fest.
Bitch slap. Wait, an Intercontinental Champion is going against Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship?
Yeah, I guess they made a typo in the whole Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose title win. Like, man, problem solving. Like, they did none of it.
Wow, because Triple H has the WWE Championship right now, so I wonder what he gonna do with it.
I think they want someone to have both titles.
Okay.
Which,
I'm thinking
honestly,
like,
if I be honest, I think Triple H is going to have 2 titles.
Yeah. I would say that reminds me of that fucking picture that I seen all over Reddit and the internet, the one that's like, I got them all, and Triple H is like holding up all the belts.
Yeah.
I got 'em
Wearing
all.
a suit. Like, that's what it should be.
But I would say throw Christian into the Intercontinental Championship way, or have Christian go against Kevin Steen, or do like something like a rival. Like you said, he's easy. You can throw him in with anybody, and he can work. So I would say
that's
probably
the thing.
throw him in with the United States. No, not United States, because John Cena has that shit. Never mind.
Well, no, actually, no. John Cena's fucked up for a few months right now. He's not even on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie in the chat said put him up against AJ Styles. That may actually be cool.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Christian versus AJ Styles. Didn't that happen too on TNA? Or no?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure.
That shit was badass. I remember that. So yeah, man. There's a lot of things that they can do. They're just not doing anything. But fuck.
Okay.
Man,
I do a lot of booking stuff, and Christian and AJ Styles had a match in 2006.
Say what?
Okay, Christian fought AJ Styles 1-on-1 in 2006. And they fought again, but this time with Booker T in 2008. So they've had a couple of matches.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
And they were good too. I actually really liked them.
Now, the way I would probably book Christian, actually, is with Kevin Owens. And the storyline behind that, Kevin Owens has had a while to be on TV, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we know how Kevin Owens' character was. Well, I think Kevin Owens would go against Christian by kind of saying that he's old and relevant. Nobody cares. You've been gone for a couple of years. Like, why are you still here? It's time for people like me to shine. So they'll have a match,
Up and coming
that
heel
leads
101.
up that leads up to Christian having to prove himself to Kevin Owens.
Yeah, and just be like, yo, man, daddy's home, motherfucker. Like, that's my shit.
And win or lose is kind of how I normally progress. my storylines from there. Whether I continue to feud where Kevin Owens continues his, reign of terror going against old people who we consider old legends, or I have Christian do a road of redemption if he loses to go against Kevin Owens into a rematch. But he has to redeem himself first by beating other up and coming stars like, even though AJ Styles and Christian part of the team, they don't acknowledge that shit in WWE. So he'll go against AJ Styles, Neville, to redeem himself till he can make it to Kevin Owens again. So that's how I would.
Yeah. No, dude, I actually really like that. I mean, granted, you guys kind of like were on the same boat though, but Kevin Owens seems like the best person to be working with them. They have such a style that works pretty much with anybody because one guy can be the heavy guy, one guy can be the fast guy, or they both can be technical. There's a bunch of shit they can do, and Kevin Owens, his fucking mic skills can hold up with anyone's. You know what I mean? I can tell the story. For me personally, I think they should send Christian to the NXT and just be the sole legend there, and just have him be the main guy, put him in the main event, and have him just whoop ass and take control. It's like kind of like how Rhino did when he came back. And I don't know if he's still there, by the way. Is Rhino still there?
Is it?
I don't think so.
Fuck. Oh man. I was actually excited for that because I love Rhino, man.
Yeah, only seen him. I was like, damn it, I missed that match. And because I was like, it was just like on the there. I was like, yeah, Rhino came back for a match, and I was like, yeah. And then I never seen him again. And I was like, wait, okay. What was that?
Something against Bull Dempsey and Mojo Brawley, and I think Baylor Corbin, that fucking tall rock star.
Oh dude. Yeah, rock star dude. I just seen a Baylor Kohler match go against some short dude.
Yeah. So.
Hey, if you guys don't mind me bringing this up, are we done talking about the Christian thing?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Bull Dempsey really put in his form to leave NXT. Do we care? Yes or no?
But you said form of leave?
He left NXT. He's leaving. He's gone from it.
God damn it!
No more Bull Dempsey.
Like I don't care because I never cared like this whole time because he hasn't done anything. But like he had potential, man.
Yeah.
Like he was like a new Husky Harris. Like I mean, put that motherfucker and put Wyatt at the end of his name. It's perfect. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But how about you, Anthony? I mean, I'm sure you probably don't know who the fuck that is.
Exactly. I'm like looking up some shit right now. I really need to watch NXT and just wrestling in general because I don't know who the fuck none of these people are. I typed in a match, and the first one that came up is Bull Dempsey versus Tyler Breeze, and I was like, oh, I know who Tyler Breeze is.
Yeah, and they had a good match actually. That's not too bad. But Bull Dempsey, I love his matches against Mojo Brawley. Those were nice.
Yeah, they were nice. They were pretty cool. I didn't like when he came back and he had that whole bullfit gimmick. That gimmick was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I never really liked Bull Dempsey, to be honest. Matter of fact, even his theme song reminded me too much of Boz Mahoney. So,
cool.
Yeah, it reminded me too much of that shit. So, I don't know. I can't even name you a memorable match that he's had. So, right, in my opinion, it's kind of good riddance in a way. He'll all right. Hopefully, he'll be able to do what a lot of people have been able to do. And if he does continue wrestling, kind of hone your craft. Go to New Japan, go to Ring of Honor, because they say WWE is the main house to be in. But the best places to hone your craft is those other wrestling circles, like Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling,
exactly.
all that. So hopefully he'll be able to hone his craft, and if he does come back, hopefully WWE will be able to utilize him better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they might do that. Maybe he goes and loses some weight, gets some muscle on his ass.
Yeah, I'm watching this match, and this dude Tyler Breeze basically just won the match by just exhausting him, making him run around the ring. Like, what the fuck?
Realistic though. It really does. Like, I wish more people would do that. Like, I hated when Rey Mysterio used to go fight Big Show and punch him. Like, run away, you'll be fine. Like, what the fuck, Ray?
That's what my grandma used to say. Like, I already yell and be like, run, kick him behind his legs, do something.
Go for the balls. It works on Brock Lesnar.
I'm still watching the video of this motherfucker eating a bag of Doritos while talking to William Regal. Are you serious right now?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, it's the Tyler Breeze versus Bull Dempsey match, and after the match he lost and he's eating a bag of Doritos.
Wow, man, that's a cool stipulation. Doritos on a pole match, WCW.
Wow. WCW.
Written by
Speaking
Vince
of people
Russo.
leaving- Oh, say what?
Was that written by
Yes.
Vince Russo?
For real?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking ridiculous. But I actually want to ask you guys this really quick too. Speaking of leaving, did you hear about Titus O'Neil?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's been a sad week and a stupid week. Because the reason why he got suspended is stupid to me.
It is fucking
Very
ridiculous. And I'm gonna look this up on
What
YouTube.
happened? Yeah, what happened? What?
We'll show
Okay,
you right now.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
post a GIF of what happened
Mm-hmm.
after Raw went off the air. The reason why I can't show you the video is because WWE actually took the video down.
Oh, they did.
They
I'm just
took-
looking right now. They did.
Yeah, they took the video down
Yeah.
and made it, and they're gonna edit it
Mm-hmm.
to where that part's not in there anymore.
Damn.
However, somebody on Reddit made a GIF of it before it got taken down. So I'm finding that GIF now,
Damn, they on the scoop.
and I'm gonna post it on the Double Tested chat. Give me a
Okay.
sec. I'm looking for it now.
Man, that sucks, man. You can't suspend that dude. Man. I like him.
You sound like a sad puppy.
This shit is hilarious.
Like, looks like a retarded dog.
Oh, man. That's
Oh,
awesome,
I
man.
love it. Oh,
Shit's
dude,
awesome,
no.
man. I don't know why I liked it, that shit, but it had a charm to it, man. It just like mid-match, to see slap somebody.
I actually really just want to hear him do that from now on. Like every time he comes up to the ring, just go. Oh,
before you.
and then have all the audience go with him like. Like. No, man, Titus O'Neil is doing great, man. Like that dance right there, I always love that. I like the theme song. And Titus, dude, when he went single and was a heel for a while,
Mhm.
I kind of thought he was gonna be like the next Rock, man. I thought that was like one of those stories, like how the Rock kind of started, where he has to be with somebody and he stands out so much that he does his own shit. But he was like dressing nice. They had a very like serious tone when he's talking, like I'm about to fuck that guy up or whatever he was saying. I don't know what it was, but he was good, man.
Hey, I posted the GIF from the Double Toasted chat. It's not gonna show up too well because it shows it as a kind of a video on the GIF site that the dude posted it on.
Oh shit.
But you'll see what happens.
What the fuck? What did he do? Did he like just like yank Mr.
He just
McMahon's
touched him.
arm?
All he did was
Yeah.
touch him.
Yeah, he was
The
just
fuck out of
joking. He was just joking with him. Nah, it was a joke. He was just playing rough.
Yeah,
You
I'll
can't
show you
do-
guys on my
No,
VLC.
you can't do that, man. You can't, even if you are playing with Vince McMahon. You know how racist that motherfucker is. I love Vince McMahon.
No,
You
dude, yes, seriously.
Good point.
You can't do that shit. You already know, dude. Like Titus O'Neil, chill. You lucky to be fucking here. You lucky, man. Like next time he come back, he gonna be like the new Crime Time. Like, dude.
Look at that shit. God, this and the way it fades out is like, yep, his life is flashing beyond his eyes.
Exactly. For real.
Oh man,
And from that day forward, he was on the mid card.
I'm trying to look to see everyone else's reaction. Look at Rusev, like, no, don't you do it.
Yeah, nope.
Damn, dude, like, okay, if you guys look at Vince's arm right there, it looks like Titus is about to like grab him and shove him into Stephanie. Like Vince had no idea, man.
But look at the end though. But they're laughing about it. Like they knew he was joking. He was laughing about it.
No, it's not. It don't matter, Trey. Like I said, it don't fucking matter.
Damn,
You
look at
don't
Triple
do
H.
that. You don't do that. Like I've been hearing the podcast of Paul Heyman talking about Vince McMahon and just how hard of a person he is to deal with. Like, he would sneeze and get mad that he sneezed.
I love that story.
Like,
I love
what the
that story.
fuck? It was like, and he was like, Paul Heyman said it the best. He was like, it was a moment after he sneezed that he just didn't hear a damn thing I said no more.
Fucking look at Adam Rouse too. He's like, oh, that's not a good idea.
Exactly, man. It's just no. Like, you can't do this. Like, I know he was playing, and like, yeah, we'll be cool with it, but that's Vince McMahon, and nah.
I mean, Triple H looks pissed. He's like, what the fuck?
He does. Like, my thing with it is, somebody brought up a good point on Reddit. Freaking Jack Swagger gets a DUI, and he gets a world title match at WrestleMania. How does that make sense?
Wait, Jack
fucking
Swagger
white.
gets a world title match at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Because he's fucking white.
Oh, yeah, like at WrestleMania 10 or whatever. Or not WrestleMania 10, 2010.
Like, what?
Yeah, I was like, wow, Jack Swagger has been low key for a long time.
Wrestling for a while. Yeah, Jack
He looks
Swagger.
pretty young for 70.
Exactly. Jack Swagger versus Sergeant Slater. I mean, Sergeant Sliders.
Sergeant Slater, Heath Slater.
Oh, man.
Oh, I love it. Heath Slaughter. Bro, I love it. That's a great idea, you Vince Russo motherfucker.
Oh, man.
I love it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man, this is a fucking shame. I can't believe. And
Yeah,
here's the thing, like,
it's
I already feel bad for him, right? But what kind of fucking idiot grabs him during the Daniel Bryan segment? Like,
Yeah, you don't do that.
that is fucking night, and you're over there like, tickle, tickle, tickle. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't. You know, like, Vince McMahon, you lucky you didn't get fired. You lucky you didn't get fired. So,
Shit, man. It's just fucking.
Emma got fired for 4 hours for apparently shoplifting, and yet she got reinstated. And
why
still,
the fuck is she
still-
shoplifting? He works for WWE, for Christ's sake.
She has a-
No. She didn't mean to do it. It was an accident. But the fact of the matter is, even though it's an accident, she's still in the business. She didn't get in trouble. There was no suspension. There was nothing.
You know what happened?
I'm still stuck. Like, how the heck you accidentally shoplift?
Yeah, I know that. I don't understand that shit either. I think that's some bullshit. But I think what she did, she just hypnotized Vince to like keep her there with that fucking song there. You know, doing her hands and shit. Like,
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. I don't know what it was, but after she turned heel, she got fine as fuck.
wait, say that one more time.
After she turned heel, she got fine
Wait,
as
who was
fuck.
this diva again? What's the diva called again?
Emma.
Oh,
Yeah, she's gorgeous now, but I actually liked her back then too. And honestly, I kind of like that stupid look.
I loved her as a wrestler, but I didn't like her dancing gimmick. I was like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I hated
shit.
that. Oh
That
man,
shit.
but I gotta say, the whole Emma stealing thing was hilarious. It was a hilarious time to be part of the internet
what she
wrestling
turned-
community.
That's when she turned heel.
Yeah, because JTG posted was posting memes the whole time, and the funniest one he posted was, "I would tell Emma to join Crime Time, but the thing is, we don't get caught."
Oh wow!
So hard. And then somebody put Emma's like entrance video or whatever, and put it to Eddie Guerrero's "We lie, we cheat, we steal."
We lie, we cheat, we steal.
It was
You
hilarious.
should have had her dance to Lie and Cheat, Steal song.
Man,
I'm
and
watching
they timed it right with the song too. They timed it like with her dancing and everything.
God, I want to see that shit actually.
I have to find it. I think it's called Emma Guerrero. Hold on, let me see if I can
I'm
find
watching
it.
Emma right now, some funny moments, and they got Santino Marella and Emma having an interview, and they laughing and shit and giggling. I'm like, them two fucked.
Oh hell yeah.
Actually, no, because Emma's been dating Zack Ryder, man.
Oh, Zack Ryder.
He really fucked everybody then. Like, come on, man. That guy. Hey, you all hang out?
No, he deserves it though. After they humiliated him on WrestleMania and fucking John Cena just basically shitted on his career, he deserves something.
God, poor Zack Ryder. I say that, but the guy gets MS, so fuck him. He piece of shit.
No, I mean, he literally, John Cena and Kane literally, you know how Kane had like pushed that motherfucker off the stage in the wheelchair? That's what they did to his career. Just ran him through that shit.
Hey, I posted that video on the Double Toasted website.
Let me see this. I gotta check this out. Emma Guerrero. Oh, don't. It's really good. Just the way it's starting with her doing that belly dance.
That video had me dying, and they timed some lyrics to the song really well. I just couldn't take it.
You know what? I'm mad because this makes me want, like like a. Wait, hold on, no wait. Oh my god.
Oh, that goes too well together, dude.
It does. It does.
It's fucking perfect.
Oh no. hearing that just now reminded me of Acme's fuck up.
She actually looked like she was getting tired of it.
I don't care if you don't like me. Everybody likes me.
Like.
Oh my god, dude. Right there. He's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
That just makes me, you know what? That makes me wish that like WWE Games had it where you can upload your own video creations and actually put those as like the video package or like the promo videos, the intro videos.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's what that makes me want so bad. Like,
oh, that shit's fucking great though, man. I'm just surprised she doesn't have like the fucking bulkiest arms ever. Like she's like stuck doing that. Like you can like fuck somebody up like that. Like you know when your parents used to tell you like don't make that face, it'll stay that way. It's like don't be moving your arms like that. You're gonna be all crippled at the end. Jesus Christ. But that's probably why she got caught. She was doing that shit out of the fucking mall or whatever. With the shit she stole in her hands. Like,
how did this happen? For real. Fucking klepto and shit, like accidentally grabbing shit off the shelves.
All the perfumes are falling out of the bag.
Damn.
Oh, hashtag criminal. Fuck, man.
Yeah, that video had me dying for a while, man.
God, dude, like, it's just, that's bad. That's the thing, too, like, that's, like, a big part of her character now. Like, that wasn't just, like, a Victoria little dance thing where, like, this is something she did for, like, 3 fucking years. So it's, like, people are always gonna remember, like, hey, remember when Emma did that fucking dance? That was her character?
Well, if you was watching her at NXT, it was over. NXT was over as heck. Like, even that Emma Guerrero video, you can see in the audience, only certain people did it. You see other people in that video being like, man, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. Like I remember seeing her on NXT, and she would do it, and the crowd was just like, yeah, and then she would like do a move on somebody, and like as she's getting back up, like Undertaker and shit, she would do that stupid thing. And it was like, damn, like this is kind of like some Bray Wyatt shit. Like, why are you? It's like creepy. Like, why you keep moving your hands like that?
I'm watching a match right now, Emma versus Bayley, and when I think of Bayley, when I look at Bayley, does she remind y'all of Mickie James 2.0?
Fuck no. Don't insult her like that.
Bayley reminds you of Mickie James 2.0?
Like the Mickie James first gimmick when she had the music, doesn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. Hell no. Dude, at that time, Mickie James was crazy as hell.
No, but that was a crazy gimmick. Yeah, like around 2006. She was kind of wearing the same outfits that Bayley was wearing.
Them kitty outfits?
Kitty outfits.
I said kitty.
It was like, It's kind of like very similar to Bailey's outfit right now. Like the one.
I'd fuck both of them.
No, Bailey looked like a 12-year-old.
Oh, that's fucked up, man. That's a grown woman. No, Bailey, she's pretty. I actually watched her on an episode of Up, Up, Down, Down with Xavier Woods, and this shit was hilarious.
Oh, you mean
down.
Sasha Banks versus Bailey 3?
Yeah, for Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Mortal Kombat X on tournament. Did any of y'all watch that?
Yeah. I watched that with. I just watched the one with Sasha Banks and her, and I think I was gonna watch. There was one more, I think, with Rusev or somebody. Rusev and Kofi Kingston, or.
Yeah.
So, I forgot what it was, man. But yeah, I love those, man. Up, Up, Down, Down's not bad at all, man.
I love Up, Up, Down, Down. I'm glad it exists.
Xavier Woods is a very good host. Man, I'm fucking loving New Day, man. Can I kiss their ass any more? Like, I really, really love New Day, man.
Matter of fact, if you love Up, Up, Down, Down, and you love New Japan Pro Wrestling, and you ever want to see New Day versus the Bullet Club, kinda, sorta, I recommend watching Creed versus Omega. On Twitter, they've been posting a whole bunch of videos of him and Xavier Woods going against each other. I think sometimes Xavier Woods posts a video, then Kenny Omega posts a video. There's them just fighting against each other in games and stuff. It's hilarious.
Actually, I see that.
Yeah, so I recommend that. It's the only thing close to New Japan Pro Wrestling versus WWE you're ever going to get.
Yeah, man. Fuck. So, I don't know. I am going to end this soon because it's been like an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
But, what did you call it? I wanted to ask you guys this really quick. Actually, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, no, now I remember. So, we already said our favorite Daniel Bryan matches, but I was going to ask you guys, like, what's your favorite matches? I know we always do this, like, a match in the history of wrestling. Like, it could be any year, any era. Name one. Give me a match. From any time. Doesn't have to be recent.
Trey, you go first.
I'm thinking, actually.
I'll say mine.
Okay.
Chris Jericho versus Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit. Shadow Man. Hollow Man. No, but yeah, dude, that shit was great. I don't have much to say because it wasn't like a gimmick match either, because it was for the Intercontinental title and the European title, which, man, remember back then the European title actually existed?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I forgot all about the European title.
Yeah, because Kurt Angle had both belts. He was like doing so well, and he had a thing with Taz and all this shit. And yeah, man, like he lost both belts in that match, and it wasn't like some, I didn't tap out thing. Like he legit got beat, which was cool. Or no, actually they pinned each other. Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho pinned each other. So it was like cool to kind of give them, an up, because Chris Benoit was doing the Radicals thing at the time. So
yeah.
So yeah, I really, really love that. That WrestleMania wasn't too bad either. I mean, the main event could have been a lot better with, 4 big mans and all that shit. It needed Stone Cold. And Undertaker. I don't know if you guys remember, but that's around the time Undertaker quit too.
Yeah, I remember that.
So yeah. Trey, Anthony, when do you guys go?
I'm thinking.
I'm actually looking for mine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking for mine too to make sure I was right, because I think
I was about to say one right now. I don't think it was the right match. Is that like Goldberg versus DDP or Sting versus DDP? It's one of those two matches.
Wait, Kane versus DDP?
No, Sting versus Diamond Dallas Page.
Okay, well, it must have been that, because the Goldberg match ended really early. It was on Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, Halloween Havoc.
Oh, is that the one you're thinking of?
I don't know if that was the match I was thinking of. That's why I'm checking real quick to see if it was.
By the way, did you guys ever enjoy Goldberg-style matches, like them lasting 4 minutes and shit?
I didn't mind the squash matches. It's kind of like with they always do that. Look at Ryback. This is like they always
Oh, true, yeah. But like, I don't know, I kind of like that style of match, and Goldberg did it very convincingly. Like, sometimes Ryback, it feels like the person's waiting for Ryback to do his taunt, and then he's gonna pick me up and do something. And Goldberg was like, "Oh, fuck you, boom, fuck you,
He
get
got
boom."
a lot of shade for that shit too, because he was talking on one of the podcasts. I think the Stone Cold podcast he was on. He was saying like, yeah, that type of match. And he was saying like that was kind of like a smoke screen for him. Like he couldn't really wrestle. He used to get like a lot of shade, and they were saying like he was really cool friends with Paul Heyman. They thought he was being like the teacher's pet and shit. So yeah, it was he was cool, but he had to go through a lot of shit during that time.
Yeah, I can imagine. But dude, that guy made so much money. I remember I used to get Powerades just because it had like Goldberg stickers on them.
Oh yeah,
Powerade. Save them and shit. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's Diamond Dallas Page versus Sting. Diamond Dallas Page versus
that makes
Sting.
sense.
I enjoyed that match way more.
What year was this?
I enjoyed that match. It was Nitro 19. I want to see. Hold on, let me see what the video says. I don't want to give you the wrong date.
Yeah, Sting was fucking on fire around that time, man. I loved his matches.
It wasn't in the 90s. It was in the year 2000.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually kind of rare because I don't like anything from 2000 WCW. I kind of liked it when Goldberg turned heel, but that was basically about it. But yeah, that match with Steen and DDP, I do not remember that at all.
It's me, it's DDP.
I hate that theme song.
Oh, me too, dude. And then the Titantron. Remember back in the day when Titantrons used to matter?
Yeah.
No.
They used to matter, dude. Remember all the shit they put into Stone Colds and the Rocks? It was like, if you smell, and you see the Brown Bull come up, and it's like, all that shit's happening.
Chris Jericho kind of kept that going for like a long ass time. I mean, even now with his Break the Cold gimmick, like he still uses the Titantron.
Yeah. After they added that fucking Minitron area, like the one that's like on the stage, after they did that, they're like, you know what? No one's giving a shit about the fucking screen on top, and it's like, guys, come on.
Yeah,
like I hate Triple H's used to have some good ones, and like now Triple H's Titantron looks like fan made and shit. Like it looks shitty, like, dude. And Stone Cold still used 2001, where it's like it's all green and shit or yellowish, and it's like all these flashes of like a rain or not rain. I get confused between the rain and Stone Cold Titantron. What the fuck? It feels like a snake and shit, and like.
I like the specialty ones that they do for like the WrestleManias or pay-per-views, like the one that they have for WrestleMania 25, like the cube that comes down in the middle of the ring.
Oh yeah. And it's like it's not like the video. It's like one that's made specifically for that night.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that was cool too. Like I liked how like Triple H had one, The Rock had one, Edge had a badass one because they lowered it all the way down to the ring like super close, and it started shooting out smoke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the shit, man. So it's like going with the drums and shit like.
His Terminator entrance was a little bit sappy, but it was cool for what it was worth.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the entrance, especially Arnold's part, like, finding target.
Yeah, I didn't like that part.
Paycheck.
The Arnold was a little bit unnecessary, and it was screaming at the screen, basically, kind of like marketing the gimmick. Because they do that shit so heavy-handedly, man. But on that one, it was basically like Terminator. Arnold should have just said, "Go see Terminator Genesis." Like that shit was forced.
Coming out next month.
Looking directly at the fucking camera, I was like,
"Buy
damn
the fucking thing." No, it's like I felt like it was telling me I'm stupid. Like it's like you see like the camera lens like like seeing target whatever, but then it's like they had the Terminator machines come up, and then they have the Terminator logo, then the Terminator theme song. It's like we get it, it's Terminator, and it's like no, but they don't understand. Let's have Arnold on there to really put it in that this is Terminator.
Yeah, this is Terminator right here, like Terminator.
And then Triple H comes out, he just takes off the Terminator shit and walks down. I'm like, dude, keep the Terminator shit on. You come out with the naked guy. Unless you're walking into a bar and doing that scene all over again, it's not fucking cool. Like, yeah, that was a stupid entrance. And then Steen's entrance, I don't know what the fuck. I thought it was Yoshihashi.
I was so mad about that. I was so mad about that.
No, when that happened, I was like, holy shit, Tajiri's back.
For real. Man, I would love that. Where did Tajiri go anyway?
Dude, that's another retirement that came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Tajiri's been in Japan, New Japan Pro Wrestling and stuff for a while.
Can you do something for
like he, TNA, I think he did, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he was in the thing with Homicide or Hernandez or somebody. I forgot.
I know he actually had some matches with Asuka before she came in NXT from what I saw on Reddit. Also, I want to point this out: the Diamond Dallas Page versus Sting match I said earlier, it wasn't from the year 2000. It was from 1999.
Okay.
I was wrong match, because in that match I talked about, DDP wasn't the champion. In this match that I posted on the Double Toasted chat, he was the champion, and he turned heel, and it was a great match. So it's that match, not the one from the year 2000, not the 2000.
Yeah, but no, man. God, I really want to watch some of this old shit. It's just I don't have it on my PC, and I might actually watch that link and then like see if there's a bunch of other stuff. Like, do they post full shows on Dailymotion by any chance?
Not full shows. I'm not sure. I watch a lot of clips, and and sometimes they do post like Raw and stuff, but in terms of older shows, I'm not too sure.
Because in 1999 they had Harlem Heat, which was fucking great, man. And Scott Steiner just got his big push. He was doing good. Mm-hmm. And Perry Saturn, man. No one talks about how good Perry Saturn is, but he was bad.
Perry Saturn was, dude. He was.
Yeah, dude. That dude was a shit, man. Because he got like bigger in WCW, like physically bigger. So he had matches with Scott Steiner and Raven and shit. And I was just like, dude, like this is great. I love this. So you know what I mean? Like, good memories, man. Good fucking memories.
Yeah.
So Anthony, old school match from the olden days.
Olden days. I was trying to think of one, and I guess I remembered it wrong. But I thought it was a match between Triple H and Umaga at Taboo Tuesday. But apparently it was Kane versus Umaga at Cyber Sunday. And I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, because I get Kane and Triple H confused.
I have no clue. But I was just trying to find an Umaga match, even though most of his match wasn't really all that good. He was alright as a wrestler, but he was good as a heel wrestler. Like he seemed medicine, even though his wrestling style wasn't all that good. Kind of like what they was doing with Tensai and shit like that. Like he just seemed medicine, but his wrestling wasn't really good when you break it down. So, but it's just still good to go back and remember because Umaga was good at that. He was good at looking like a heel wrestler. And another moment, like I said, I love when wrestlers break kayfabe. It was another moment I was just looking at when I was talking about Emma, and it was like WWE Emma funny moments, and it was just her acting fucking retarded. So,
no, I actually really like a lot of like the blooper funny moments. The actual like purposely manufactured comedy moments, I actually don't like them too much. Like what The Rock has, like, remember that big promo he did when he was talking shit to Booker T in the ring? He's like, "You used to ride that school bus, huh? You know, be like, 2 + 2, Thomas Jefferson, sucker." Like, and I was like, what? Like, I don't know, dude. I ain't good.
Exactly.
I find the stuff by accident hilarious. Like, of course, the famous Booker T, Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you, nigga.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
And then years later, he ended up calling Cody Rhodes that.
No, actually, dude, I want to show you some funny shit. Hold on a second. Oh, dude, this is fucking great. Hulk Hogan, this is funny as shit. Oh, man. Dude, yes. I love this. I know it's long. But I'm just going to go ahead and play this for you guys. See, go down here. Where the fuck is it? Hey now. Oh, there it is. Hi, hey now. How you doing, faggot?
How you doing?
Oh wait, I'm gonna run shit on. Oh, sorry, people. Apparently, I'm an old man. Don't know how to do this shit. All right.
Yeah.
So this is Hulk Hogan, and he's doing a promo with Vince McMahon, and this guy has his mind in the gutter, or I don't know what the fuck happened, but he was just making a mess.
Just making a mess.
Wait, was it on SmackDown? Yes, I remember this!
You know, man, the fact that I had something to do with building this company just makes you sick. The fact that I am the one that put this company on the map and helped you make it what it is today, that makes you sick to your stomach, brother. Yeah. And all those leaderships that you have, all those billions of dollars, the houses that your kids live in, the $20 million vacation home in whoa, shut up because of these maniacs. Shut up.
I swear I missed old Vince McMahon heel. I love old Vince McMahon heel.
Let me tell you something. I think you're starting to believe in your own bullshit, Hogan.
Ooh.
I could have had anybody play the part of Hulk Hogan. I could have had anybody bring Hulkamania. Hold on 1 second, McMahon. You actually think anybody could have ran with Hulkamania? Look at all the guys you gave the ball to. Look at all the guys that had the belt. Look at all the guys that ran to the goal line. Nobody ran as hard and as long as I did, McMahon. If you actually think I was just the right guy at the right place at the right time, let me say it one more time so you completely understand.
I like his face.
The right game.
What the fuck did you just say?
Wait, did you hear that? He goes. I'll do it one more time.
At the right place, at the right time. Let me say it one more time so you completely understand it, man. If you actually believe in your mind, if you actually think that I was just the right guy at the right place at the right time, then you're a bigger delusional bastard than I thought you were, McMahon.
You think I'm the right gay guy?
I remember this night, man.
This is like, motherfucker, really? You just fucked this promo up?
Exactly, for real. His face. His face after that shit too was like, what, did you just fuck that up?
I think, bro. That's a picture of buyer's remorse.
I know Vince McMahon is like, yeah, you helped me build this company, right? I don't think so, because you can't even say a fucking promo, right?
He's like, let me tell you one more time, just so I don't fuck up again, McMahon. You got the right gay guy. Oh, man, I love it, dude.
I love that video, man.
Oh,
One of my favorite wrestling videos.
I'm telling you, dude, like that's better than the fucking Booker T thing, like, because at least Booker T, that's just the way he would say in real life, you know what I mean? But like Hulk Hogan, he was just fucking up.
Oh
man. Yeah, so I love that stuff, man. I really do. Oh man, but anyways, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this shit down. I am tired. I know it's late, etc.
Yes.
But God, dude, when is Fastlane, Trey? Do you know?
In 2 weeks.
Fastlane's in 2 weeks.
Okay, so we're gonna be talking again next week because some shit happened on SmackDown tonight that I was pretty like, oh shit, and you know, I don't want to talk about it yet because I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but lots of big shit's happening, and I had to watch NXT from last night. So
yeah,
people,
I guess we'll talk about Bret Hart.
Oh God, yeah, and I guess he had surgery today too. So yeah, we'll touch on that too next week, guys. But thank you for all for watching. It was fun. It was awesome, and we'll be doing this again next Wednesday because it's Wrestling Wednesdays. We're doing it on a Thursday. We might just do this on Thursday again because
shit. Hey, guess what, y'all? Before we end it, guess where the Fastlane is taking place in my hometown of Cleveland, Ohio.
Are you going?
No.
Why the fuck you bring it up then? God damn it!
It's not like the Super Bowl. Like you'll be able to go shopping just fine.
He's all excited. He can't go.
Maybe a couple of his high school friends went. You never know.
I just like the idea, like that we just getting pay-per-views now, because we didn't get no pay-per-views like at all. So I'm just glad that we starting to get pay-per-views now. I'm
waiting for fucking Raw to come here. Cause I'm sick of pay-per-views, man. Like you watch a whole show of wrestling and like nothing matters now because they're always trying to have the TV show be better. Like I want to be there for when some angle shit happens, like fucking like this guy returns or like somebody turns heel.
Yeah, because I'm sick of SmackDown coming down to Arkansas, man. Because none of the important stars show up.
No important shit happens.
Right. The only important star I cared about that came to Arkansas the one time it did was Dolph Ziggler. And that was 2 years ago. Dolph Ziggler wasn't even at SmackDown last time it came to Arkansas.
Yeah. So, yeah, it fucking sucks, man. But we'll see what happens, man. I'm hoping that SmackDown gets better. I mean, I've noticed it has been getting a tiny bit better lately. And I like that the brand extension's gone. I fucking hate the brand extension. But yeah, man. So Fastlane's gonna be in your town too, so that's cool. But it's unfortunate you can't go, but you can watch it with us. Yeah. Oh, damn, he's mad. he didn't like that at all. He's like, yeah, I'll fucking love watching with you guys. Fucking
damn it. Yeah. I don't like Fastlane come to my hometown. I'll show you.
I'll put a sign about you. Fuck the Midnight Chat Attack.
Exactly. I'll go to Fastlane and hold up a sign that says, "Where's Marvel?"
Shit.
Where's Marvel?
I want to go over there and have a seat right in front of the camera that says hashtag fuck Corey.
That'd be great.
That would be awesome.
You have to sneak it in there somehow. But it's gonna be great.
I know, like the scare be like, get him! Oh!
Man, if it was me and Anthony, they'd probably try to frame us. He got a gun!
For real.
Yeah, man. But anyways, guys, so thank you all for watching. If you are, I don't know, you're probably just listening and then watching it, like playing a game or something, which that's actually what I would do, so that's fine.
For real.
Yeah, but yeah, it's WrestleMania season, people. So if you guys are into wrestling, let us know so we can add you on the call. It'd be great. We can talk. We can fondle each other's nutsacks. All that good stuff. I mean, wait, what? Did I say that? Anyways, yeah. No, damn it, Austin.
Austin, not the balls, not the balls,
not the balls. They got families, damn it.
I did it for the Rock.
I did it for the cock. Oh man, but no, guys. Yeah. So WrestleMania season. Lots of new characters probably gonna be coming up. Fucking, I'm waiting for NXT people to come. Undertaker's gonna be back. Sting, Kane, everybody, fucking shit. And yeah, so tell us if you want to talk with us. And make sure to not forget about the Midnight Chat Attack on Saturday, 7:30 CST, aka Double Toasted Time. We're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be hanging out. We're gonna be having fun. And it's gonna be like Valentine's Day around there, right? On Sunday, I think it is. So yeah, if you're lonely, come chill with us, and we'll say nice things and make you feel really nice and comfortable and everything. All right, and we're done. Peace out, people. Stay toasted.